Assalamualaikum, hope you all are fine. In this video, we will learn about the substitution reaction of benzene. So, firstly, we will discuss about the nitration, addition of nitro group to a benzene ring. So, firstly, we will make a nitro group that is NO2 that will replace the hydrogen that is attached to the carbon directly of benzene ring. So, firstly, we will see how we form a nitro uh, ion. So basically we have H2SO4. It is like this, that in this the hydrogen will break its bond and form a um, ion, that is positive ion, along with the nitro group. So we have a negative positive ion and a negative ion. So then the nitro nitrogen that is directly attached to oxygen will break its bond, and we have water as a byproduct, and we will gain the final product that we required, that is a nitro group. And this nitro group will break the pi bond of a benzene ring and attached to the carbon that is directly present in the benzene ring. So basically then the hydrogen will break its bond, and uh, this and a hydrogen as a positive ion will be eliminate from the ring, and as a positive ion, so it will give its electron and form a pi bond, and the benzene ring will regain its pi bond, and this nitro group will replace the hydrogen, and we have a final product, that is nitrobenzene. So next is sulfonations, addition of sulfuric acid or sulfuric ion. So basically when uh, firstly the SO3H means positive ion of the sulfuric acid. How it is formed? It is formed by the protonation of sulfur trioxide, and so in the next step, the sulfuric acid H2SO4 and sulfur trioxide will react with each other, and this sulfur trioxide will remove the hydrogen proton as a proton, and will attach to its oxygen and form a positive ion, that is that acts as an electrophile with the when it react with the benzene ring. So we will when the proton leaves this on this compound, the it will convert into a negative ion, so it will act as a nucleophile. And when this electrophile will react with the benzene ring, and it will convert into it will form a bond with the uh, carbon atom of the benzene ring, and uh, the pi bond will break, and we convert into a convert into an ion that has a positive charge, and this positive charge will resonate along the ring, and at last this hybrid will be formed. And when the then it is not in the stable condition. This benzene ring is not in the stable condition, and we have to replace the hydrogen the with the ion that is attached to the that is attached to the benzene ring. And so for this we will when the nucleophile and electrophile will be formed, it is in the same reaction, and when it's time to attach or react with the benzene ring, and it will react as a nucleophile, and uh, it will uh, gain its proton and attach to it and form H2SO4 that has regained its original position. And it because when the reaction starts, we add the H2SO4, and at last the reaction we also gain H2SO4. That uh, because of this, the starting and the end point are the same, and because of this will react as a catalyst. Catalyst is a substance that will proceed the reaction, and it is not used because it is proceeding the reaction, but at final we gain its original position as original position. And we have the benzene sulfonic acid as a main product, and the catalyst as well as the catalyst in its original position. And the next one is halogenation of benzene. So basically halogenations mean the addition of halogen to a benzene ring, and it will proceed in the three steps. First is the activation of Lewis acid, and in this process the iron bromine and the iron Fe, and it will attack it has a three bromo group, means halogen. And we have a bromine molecule that is in this form. When the bromine attached to the iron, it will convert into a partial positive and partial negative charge. Just like this, in the same compound there is a partial positive and partial negative charge. And because of this charge, when this compound or complex react with the benzene ring, it will break its bond with the bromine atom, and this bromine atom will attach to the benzene ring and convert it into an ion that will resonate along the ring. And we will have a carbocation intermediate, and this is the electrophile because it has positive charge, and it will react as a nucleophile. And this nucleophile then further react with the hydrogen, and this hydrogen will break its bond with the carbon that is present in the benzene ring. And this hydrogen when leaves, it gives the electron to the carbon, and this electron due to this electrons, this benzene ring will able to form a pi bond. So basically, this complex is in its unstable state. So for the stable state, it will break the bond between the iron and the bromine, and this bromine will react with the proton and form a hydrogen bromide, and this that act as a catalyst will regain its original position. The next is halogenation of alkyl side chain reaction. As we all know that when this reaction is a side chain of anything that is in a reaction that accomplish the side chain reaction, that will form a bond with the carbon or group that has a carbon that is directly attached to the carbon of the benzene ring. And from this carbon, this has three hydrogen, and one hydrogen will replace the or this halogen will replace one of the three hydrogens that is attached to the carbon of the substituent and or group. So basically, in the presence of some energy, this reaction will occur, and one hydrogen uh, uh, is form the bond between as hydrogen bromide, and one will attach to the carbon that is directly attached to the benzene ring carbon, and the other is we will use a chlorine molecule as a halogen that has the same reaction, but when this reaction is a chain reaction in which when we add the uh, chlorine or halogen in it in the presence of some energy, and the HCl will hydrochloric acid will remove as a byproduct, and this reaction is a chain reaction in which the chain forms, and when the carbon, because the carbon has three possible positions in which the chlorine molecule or atom will attach, and first in the first step one chlorine will attach to the carbon. In the next step two chlorine atoms will attach to the carbon, and at last three chlorine or halogen will attach to the carbon that is directly attached to the carbon of benzene ring. So it is the final product, and furthermore the reaction is not proceed, this reaction ends here, because this carbon do not have any other position that has to be accomplished, and we gain the final product. And this is the end of the topic. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.